Thank you again for following my journey. So I know I need to update for 29 through 31 weeks. And it's been extremely emotional, y'all. This has been like the worst, like 3 weeks ever in my pregnancy. It's been the hardest few weeks of my pregnancy. So I got my notes so I can stay on track. But today I feel okay. So for the end of 29 weeks, at the end of 29 weeks, I told you guys I did the 3-hour glucose test. And so I got the call a week later that I failed the test. It was extremely hurtful. And I was just overwhelmed, caught off guard, because I thought I was going to pass. Because I've been, doing okay, but diabetes running in my family. But when the lady called me, told me that I had gestational diabetes, I just bust out crying. I was just emotional because I was like, okay, this is another thing they're going to watch me for, another thing that could be, wrong with the baby or cause risk to the baby. And so I was just really hurt to find out that I had gestational diabetes. So I take a class this week, and I'll kind of update you guys on how that's going. I haven't been eating the best that I should be eating, but they'll teach me what to eat. It sounds like it's mostly low carb. 4 times a day, you got to check your blood sugar, and it's just a whole lot of jazz that you got to go through until you had a baby. So yeah, I was really hurt about that. But I'm doing okay. Also, during that week, I had the growth scan. I told you that was scheduled to make sure the baby's growing as she should. And that scan went well, thank God. And that was around 30 weeks I got that scan. And she was measuring 3 pounds, 8 ounces. So that was amazing to see her and make sure she's growing good. And they said I won't have another growth scan until 38 weeks because of the gestational diabetes, to make sure that she hasn't grown like too big, which I think is crazy, but I don't think she'll grow too big. So I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I got all my things, but it's just been extremely emotional. And that was for week 29 and week 30. Having a non-stress test started, having a growth scan, and dealing with gestational diabetes. For week 31 was extremely emotional. And that's when I started the non-stress test, where they kind of hook your belly up. And I got some footage of that too, of where they monitor the baby movement, the heart rate, and all that good stuff. And I was already kind of a hot mess this week anyway, because 31 weeks was the week when I lost Nehemiah. He died at 31, exactly at 31 weeks. So this week I've been extremely emotional, looking at videos and pictures of the baby, and it's just been a hot mess and just emotional roller coaster, thinking about Nehemiah and worried about baby girl, wondering if she's going to make it past 31 weeks. And it's just really stressful. The pain don't go away, the hurt don't go away at all. And some days I think I'm doing okay, and then all of a sudden these emotions kind of take over me, especially for 31 weeks. So I was extremely emotional. So I also had my non-stress tests. I get those twice a week. And they've been having issues with the baby girl not cooperating during the test. And so that stresses me out too. They said sometimes she's not moving as much as they would like to see. And so I had a really big appointment Thursday. I was 31 weeks. And she didn't do so good on a non-stress test, so I had to go to the ultrasound room. I waited an hour for the ultrasound, and it just stressed me out. And so as soon as the lady put the thing on my stomach, I didn't see the baby heartbeat, and I just broke down crying. And it was just a big mess. It was just so emotional. But she found the baby heartbeat. The baby started moving. The baby started kicking. But just being in that room, being there at 31 weeks, being there knowing that the baby wasn't doing as much as they would like to see, I mean, it just took me back to that moment where I saw that Nehemiah's heart stopped beating, and it was emotional. It's just a lot, y'all. That pain and fear don't go away at all. And I was just a hot mess. But thank God baby girl did good on that ultrasound. They just been having issues with getting her to cooperate during the non-stress test. I have another one today, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I know it's important that they need to monitor her to make sure she's doing okay. So everything's been going well so far. It's just a ball of emotions. It's just really, 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 really stressful, and I'm just ready for it to get over with now. I'm like, okay, let's just get this over with, so the baby can be here. It's just really taking a toll on me now, emotionally, physically. I'm okay. As far as the symptoms, definitely getting more anxiety, especially at night. I cannot sleep. I toss and turn a lot. Have these crazy dreams of, one dream I had, the baby kicked so hard she split my stomach open and I'm bleeding and I'm running to the hospital trying to keep my stomach like together like a C-section or something. It's probably the anxiety, fear of a C-section. That's my biggest fear ever. I just cannot imagine being cut open, and just all that anxiety, all that stress is coming out at night where I'm having these crazy dreams and I'm tossing and turning and can't get comfortable. So no sleep, basically. So yeah, having a ton of Braxton Hicks, some strong ones, some really strong ones. So I know the baby's preparing to come on out, practicing. So I feel a ton of Braxton Hicks. I have that one stretch mark. It's getting much bigger now. I can't show it today, but I'll show it in my next video. But my belly has definitely popped, and I'll show you a picture of it. Everybody say I'm all boobs and belly. So she's definitely growing. I'm huge. So yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm still daycare shopping. We haven't found a daycare provider. We've seen one or two. They were okay. So I'm still taking the summer to try to find a decent daycare that would, accept, Emmanuel and the baby Emmanuel for a little bit and the baby full time. Because I would like to put Emmanuel in a private school if I can afford it. So that's another thing we're battling too. So officially this is my first week on sort of like maternity leave in a way. I'm out of work for the summer because my job is contracted. So it's been nice to kind of relax and take it easy and not stress too much. I've been having Emmanuel, so you could probably hear him in the background. But yeah, so I'll be out of work until I go back to work at the end of September. So just taking it easy. I have to budget, definitely, a whole lot. But we got pretty much everything for the baby. And so I'm grateful. I'm blessed that I'm able to, take this time to rest before the baby. It's just a lot of emotions. It's just stressful mentally. So trying to hang in there, y'all. Just keep me in your prayers. And it's just an emotional roller coaster now. I'm not trying to stress too much about the baby. I know she's okay, but it's just hard when you've had a previous loss, and you just think the worst a lot of times, especially at the doctor's office. I'm always thinking they're going to find something. So I'm okay. And I'll try to update more. And again, just keep me in your prayers. And I really appreciate your love and support, but I'm doing okay. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. But as far as the symptoms, just that I'm starting to get that dry mouth, dry throat again, the Braxton Hicks, the tossing and turning at night. I don't get no sleep. But other than that, I'm doing okay. But thank you all again for following my journey, and I'll see you again for my week 32. I officially have 48 more days until my induction date. So time is flying by, y'all. I can't believe it. All right, thank you all again, and I'll see you again, and I'll post a picture of my belly from yesterday. We went to the beach, and maybe I'll post like a beach Father's Day vlog, so that was really nice. So I thank you all again for following my journey, and I'll see you again. It's the baby hiccups. My first non-stress test this pregnancy. I wonder if you can see it good.